evening, everyone. The highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accidents.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Snodacast. I'm your host, Black Chef 56, and I'm, of course, joined by my second-in-command, DimondAssassin, a.k.a. Lewis.
There you go.
What?
Excuse me, sir?
What'd you say?
Wow,
Rest
earliest
in
we're
peace.
professionals I've ever said. Anyways.
Sorry,
Lewis.
I had to cough.
Fucking
Sure.
asshole.
Sure. Yeah. All right, Lewis.
What's up, you guys?
And of course, we're also joined by Hannah.
Hi, I'm just here.
She exists in that corner, and there she shall stay. Anyways, and of course, we're also joined by the wonderful DJ Lionheart, aka Leon.
Hey, guys. Hope everything's
And-
going good.
Once again for his, what is it, third, fourth?
Third or
the fuck
fourth.
many it is. Yeah, third or fourth.
I can count them on one hand.
Lock.
Hello.
This part is part of the crew.
Yeah, pretty
One
much.
of
Yeah.
us. One
One
of
of
us.
us. One of us. What up? No,
Hey, Christian, where's my damn fucking Snodacast t-shirt?
bitch. When we get enough of a following, that's when we'll get a fucking merchandise. Unless you want to make your own one, fuck you. Anyway.
Bootleg Snodacast?
Jesus Christ. I will kill you, Lewis. This is going to happen one of these days. It will
Is that a
happen.
threat or a promise?
It's a promise.
Words.
Yeah. If we ever go down to Houston or around that area, you'll know.
Yeah, chocolate.
This man.
Is just
Develop the
consuming chocolate. Anyways, so
Why not?
awkward as
Mhm.
hell introductions out of the way. We can't have an episode of the podcast without talking about weekly updates. So this is the segment where we talk basically
little bit.
how our week went and go from there. It's a way to get us kind of loosened up to talk a little bit. But let's go ahead and start with Lewis. How was your week?
Been pretty good.
That's good.
Working hard, saving money. Nothing much. I've been trying to also socialize more in a sense of trying to get more people to join the podcast.
Well, we need less people to join and more people to follow and like and subscribe.
Hey,
By the way,
We-
if you're
we
not
need to-
subscribed,
Which I'm not.
We need more cast members, okay?
Hey,
Did I
like,
know that it was on YouTube? No, I didn't.
I didn't say anything.
Still, language.
Yeah.
It hasn't been
But
like
that being said,
a few seconds.
anyways, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you yourself admitted that you're not subscribed, so
What are you talking about? I am 100% subscribed.
Starts tapping on his phone.
Yeah.
Just go.
I can send you a screenshot right now.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just fucking with you. All right, Lewis, you were saying before you got so rudely interrupted.
No, I'm just excited for the new and old projects coming out soon.
Yeah, absolutely,
And some more Snow Reels.
absolutely. Yeah, we actually we should have one coming out. Well, should already have one out by this week. So yeah, should be ready to go. And then we do need to get a little bit more of a backlog going. We had pretty set there for a little while. We'll figure it out. All right. So Hannah, how was your week?
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Very chaotic. If you don't
Course.
know, I teach kindergarten, so I'm around 5-year-olds all day for 8
Eating
hours.
crayon!
My
Lou.
kids wake up and choose chaos literally
Yeah,
every
that's
single fucking day.
I will be having that type of sort of environment in a few weeks. So
I almost got stung by a bee twice
Oof.
today.
I
during
get
the
stung by a
school. I almost did. I almost got stung by a bee yesterday. One of my kids almost got stung by a bee. It's chaotic.
I swear schools don't care about like insects and stuff.
No, not really.
No.
But I'm alive. Does that count?
That
I finally
counts.
got my voice.
Hey!
Last week, I had no voice, and
Yeah.
it sounded like I was
Voice
going
was
through
shot.
puberty. It was bad.
It wasn't
Oh.
that bad, but it was definitely, you sounded like you screamed in your car at somebody for like 5 hours straight.
But yeah, I'm here. I'm alive.
That counts.
So, woo.
Woo. All right. Leon, how's your week?
Well, I'm alive at least.
That is true.
The smoke has not killed me yet.
We didn't start the fire.
We didn't start.
Or did we?
Well, okay,
Unless
Locke's
you
Canadian. Of
heard-
course he did.
Always
I know.
from Canada. Always.
Do
Yeah.
Canadians have a special lightning machine? Because that's what started our fucking fires right now.
Yes,
I am not at liberty to discuss this.
exactly.
But yeah,
It was the
yeah,
birds.
things are.
For more information, go to
Getting better.
www.alexjones.org.
Only you can remember that. Wow.
Bourgeoisie.
But yeah,
Uh.
things are actually have been pretty good. Super fucking smoky the past few days, but today we got a good break. According to a lot of the weather reports and what the weather analyst for the fire department that's been working his ass off right now has been saying that we're going to be having wind coming from the north for the next 3 to 4 days, plus starting Wednesday we should be getting some rain.
That's good.
So yeah, it will help immensely. So since I woke up this morning, and I don't know how long they've been working it, but I bet they've been working their asses off. I've been hearing helicopters, airplanes flying overhead,
Yeah.
dousing the fire with water, fire detergent, whatever they could get their hands on to get this fire contained.
Right.
I'm surprised that not a lot of news outlets are reporting about this.
I don't. There's so many fires going around. Like if you look at I'm trying to remember the app. It is Watch Duty. If you look at that app, it shows all over the place where there's all sorts of fires. And if you look in my area, which is the Southern Oregon, Northern California area, closest to the coast, there's tons of fires. And right now we're like at the edge of one of the bigger ones in the Southern Oregon, Northern California area. If you look at that app. But thankfully, like I said, the winds are in our favor right now, so but I have everything still packed. Like my room is thrashed from packing. And thankfully the other day, one of my best friends in the world, she fucking came over and grabbed my DJ equipment. So if something did happen to my house, I will still have my equipment so I can still do DJing.
Make an income.
Yeah.
There you go.
And like I was saying earlier about Hannah, I'll be starting my job as a cook at an alternative school in September. So
There you go.
Be prepared. Like I
yeah,
say,
I know.
Be prepared.
Hey, I only have to deal with them for a good half hour to an hour while I have
Yeah.
lunch. Other than that, I don't deal with children.
There you go. A blessing in disguise.
Yes.
All right, Locke, it's come down to you. How's it?
It's about time.
Okay, Mr. Drama Queen. You get like 3
We got the
freaking
words.
premieres, and now he thinks he wants to run the show.
No, my week has been significantly less hectic
Significant?
compared
Oh.
to some. Just to add on to what Leon was saying about the fires, there's currently, I think, 12 or 13 wildfires that are happening right now.
Wow.
And so number of active large fires, there's 81 of them.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's just in
too
the
many.
US alone.
Yeah.
And we've had wildfires here in Canada as well. And
Yeah.
It's okay. The cold will be coming soon. The snow will wipe out the fire.
or so we believe.
Or so you believe.
Our snow doesn't come till like mid to late February.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So
We don't even
But-
get snow.
But to add
we
on to
get
it,
shit ton of
We
rain.
get ice. We're living
Yeah,
in
we get like ice and a slight layer of snow. That's about it.
we just get snowstorms that rip up trees. It's fine.
the usual, casual, you know.
It's fine. It's fine.
He's Canadian. He's used to it.
It's
All he
fine.
has to do is just say, "Hey, can you stop that?"
Sorry.
No, it's not how that
Yeah,
works.
and you'll
I
just hear-
wish.
Sorry.
Hey, it's not a significant report, but it's still progress. According to the app, the fire that's basically threatening my house is now 7% containment.
That's good.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not much, but hey, it's a start.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, within
Give it another day or two. It'll probably be like 50% contained.
hopefully with
Yeah.
with the winds in our favor and the rain coming, I'm hoping so.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so
Maybe
yeah,
I'll get some fucking sleep.
yeah, I don't have a. I'm not getting a new job or starting a new job, but
Okay.
because I work security, I have interesting days.
Hmm.
Like I deal with a lot of the homeless. The city that I work in the most, there's a large homeless population, which is unfortunate. But
Sounds like Portland.
there, like just today alone, there was somebody who was. I thought I was gonna have to confront them and detain them, but luckily I didn't. They were high on something. They were
Probably
yelling.
bath
They were
salts.
banging on windows with like the
Most likely bath
butt of a
salts.
lighter on in their hand.
That or
Actually,
meth.
it is probably meth. That's
It was
the most
most likely
common.
meth, yeah.
That sounds like more of a bath salt thing.
Meth is a lot more prominent here, unfortunately. But
And meth does make certain people agitated. So
and she was yelling and screaming. She tried to steal somebody's bike right in front of them.
Jesus.
And I thought I was gonna have to say something, but I didn't. And if I did, I'd probably get punched in the face. That's the
we
whole
just see
other
Locke with like a
paperwork.
giant swollen eye.
Yeah, it's the last thing I need. I don't get paid enough for that.
No.
Mood.
But like soon I'm starting a new shift where the plan is for me to be moved into a supervisor role. So
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
That'll do something.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've
That'll
also
add a
started
few
a
dollars to your
certification
paycheck.
program for cybersecurity.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
hey. That'll do something. Yeah, for sure.
They can make a lot of money.
They can.
Oh, yeah.
And it's work from home too, so you'll be
Average starting wage in Ontario, which is where I'm from, is around 80K.
Ooh.
I wish I got paid 80K.
That's
Nice.
starting salary.
that's
Starting.
yeah, that's pretty damn nice.
There are
I would
some-
probably get up to 80K in the career I'm going into.
There are
so.
some senior positions that pay upwards
I don't
of
even think-
400K salary.
I don't even think you can get to 80K in teaching. Maybe you can. I don't know.
An
Maybe
HVAC?
as like a
Me right now,
university
that's-
professor.
Oh,
If
you're
I
talking about
remember
teaching,
correct-
yeah.
If I remember correctly, it's like anywhere from 30 to 45K.
Well, it
Oh,
also
I get
varies
paid-
from state to state too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I get paid well more than that.
Yeah,
Like I make mid 30K now.
yeah. I will
and
be making.
I
mid
can't even
30K.
afford to live on my own if I were to. Like my wife and I, we wouldn't be able to afford a place of our own at how much we make.
Yeah, no, if
And
I
we make a
made-
combined total of probably around 70, 72K.
if I made 30K, I
something.
don't think I would be able to afford an apartment, honestly.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
Oh no,
how
I
much,
am making 30K right now.
with how much we make together, we wouldn't even be able to afford an apartment.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
Like average mortgage cost in Canada right now is 3,500.
Mm.
It's bad at living here in Texas. It's bad.
Oh, for sure. Especially if
it's
you're in
bad.
the DFW area. DFW area is pretty bad.
It's bad everywhere.
Stupid.
No matter
Mm.
where you are, it's like really bad.
Only
in
place that's
other
worse is
news-
Austin.
In other more happier news, our government decided to get rid of permanently the interest rate on OSAP and school loans.
Oh, that's good.
That's a win. A small victory.
Yeah.
So
Only
you're,
the United
so
States can do that.
so if it takes you 20
Right.
years to pay it off, you're not doubling the amount that you spent.
You
Yeah.
still are, but you're not like in the fucking drowning.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's kind of the point. Like, I wish that we would get rid of interest rates over here
How else are they supposed to make money?
Yeah.
by
I
making
was-
people get student loans and pay it off over time.
That's how banks make money. The
Yeah,
interest rate.
Wow, fuck them. You can keep the interest rate on mortgages and other loans, but not student loans. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Especially now that a piece of paper now over in college doesn't mean shit anymore.
Pretty much.
Well, it depends. Unless
Yeah, it
you're
depends.
a lawyer, a doctor, or a teacher. No, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting a certification.
Yeah, but the certification is different from
Yeah,
a
it's different
diploma.
than a very expensive piece of paper.
Yes.
Mhm,
See,
yeah.
I have a certification.
Yeah,
And
but
it
I
only
mean,
took me
like,
2 years.
this one's going to take me 6 months.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
And I'm going to have a job where I'm making up, like, starting around 80K.
Yeah.
With no college. So.
There you go. Yeah. But
School doesn't matter.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
No. We
No.
advocate
Stay-
for school, but only
Stay
to a
in
degree.
school. Like,
Yeah.
do the things that you love. Do what you want to do. But
Yeah.
if you don't feel like it's the right choice, don't force yourself. to
There are
finish
plenty
it.
of examples of people who have did not finish high school or go to college and they're fucking billionaires.
Yeah, fuckers.
Take what, Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think.
No,
I think he
Zuckerberg
dropped-
went to college, but he
I
dropped
think he
out.
dropped out. Yeah.
Same thing with oh hey, your Canadian came out. Sorry. Same thing with
I don't even notice it.
he dropped out.
Oh, with out.
out. Yeah. He
Boot.
dropped out. Boot. Yeah.
About house.
Yeah.
About
House. But yeah, no, I think Bill Gates also dropped out as well,
Did he?
if I'm not mistaken. I think he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well-
I know freaking Steve Jobs did. I know he did. He dropped out.
Did Bill Gates go to college?
the internet.
No, he left Harvard University to
Yeah.
found Microsoft.
That he did.
Well, Harvard eventually
Harvard.
awarded an honorary doctorate to Gates. He never completed his bachelor's degree.
Lucky bastard. Anyways, so
Some people just get that fucking lucky in life.
they did.
Bastards.
All right, yeah.
How was your weekend,
Dickheads.
Chris?
How's my week? Oh, do you really want to fucking know? Because
yeah.
Well, I know half
Not
of it.
really.
Okay, well at least Locke's being realistic.
No, just can we get to the first topic?
Yeah, please. No.
We're almost 20 minutes in.
Yeah, pretty much. Nah, my week was okay. It was mostly work. This last weekend again was my birthday. So that was fun.
Happy belated birthday.
You were there when we recorded the first one, so fuck off. Anyways,
That doesn't mean I can't say it
Hey,
again.
fuck
it-
you.
which
I'm
is-
sorry for caring.
No,
okay?
it's supposed to be
Belated
sorry.
birthday
Sorry.
that day.
Oh, sorry about
Christian.
Sorry about that.
Is that
I just
better?
wanted to hear him commit to the bit. Anyways, no. Obviously it was okay. I went on my actual birthday. I had a buddy come over because I was working, and we just hung around and talked till about 2 a.m. And then, of course,
as one
on-
does.
as one does.
As
And
one
of course,
does, yeah.
on Saturday, I went with lovely Hannah over here. We went and saw Jurassic Park in 3D. The 3D was not bad, actually. It was pretty decent post conversion 3D. I could have lived without the headache, but that's really about it.
Jurassic Park seems like a weird one for 3D.
But I would say how long has it been since you've watched something in 3D?
Avatar: Way of Water.
Did you
It's
get a
almost
headache
a
for
year.
that?
Oh, did
I
we
see
see
things in
Guardians
3D
in
every
3D?
day.
Did we see Guardians in 3D?
I think we did.
Did we? No, we saw it in Dolby.
No, I'm pretty sure we saw it in 3D.
If she's remembering, then it's
Dolby is a free elf.
Okay, then we might have saw Guardians in 3D.
I'm pretty sure we saw Guardians in 3D.
Guardians
saw
I could see
something.
in 3D would be
Yeah.
cool. But
Yeah, Guardians in 3D wasn't terrible. No, I think there was something else before that we saw in 3D too.
I don't think so.
I mean,
No?
I see everything in 3D every day.
Fuck off, Block. Fuck off, Block. Fuck off.
Oh my
But
god, he's
no.
breaking the fourth wall.
But no. Okay, so then
FBI,
I think
open
we did
up.
see. Yeah, I think we did go see.
I'm pretty sure we did.
You know what? I know the perfect way to check here,
Oh,
and yeah, because I
Let's
can
go
look up my
receipts.
past tickets on AMC.
hey.
So
The
hence the reason
internet.
I love sticking with AMC. All right, let's see.
He
Tickets.
been to
says
the
it's
movies
sticking,
and-
but he regrets it too.
I'd say I haven't been to the movies in a while, but I got to see a movie for free the other
Which
day
was?
while I was
No, we
working.
saw Spider Verse in 3D. No,
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
No, we
No, for a
didn't.
fact we didn't.
Last movie I saw in
It's
theaters
trusted
was,
that
the
y'all watch.
Transformers film, and that was actually really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Why
the-
is doing that? Has anyone watched Black Demon yet?
No.
No
Uh,
idea what that is.
If you haven't watched it yet, it's on Amazon Prime Video. It's actually really good. Yeah, it's another shark film, but the story behind it's actually based on a Mexican legend.
It's
Shark
called
bait.
Black
Ooh,
Demon,
Black
but
Demon.
it's a shark movie.
Seems a little counterintuitive, but
You'd
Alright.
have to look at the lore for it.
Shark bait. Ooh,
Oh my god.
But no,
Do you
it's
wanna
not-
see
telling
Pooh?
me whether it's
It
not
was
telling
actually
me
really
whether or
good.
not it was in 3D.
That was in Spanish. by the way.
Well, judging by the ticket price, yeah, it was in 3D because it's about how much we paid on how much we paid
told
for.
you.
Anyways, it doesn't tell me whether or not it was in 3D, but it lets me know that
if the
how
price
much the
says
price
it's
was.
higher than normal, it's probably
Yeah.
It was
that's
about
great.
$30 for 2 tickets. So
yeah. That sounds like a 3D film.
yeah,
God, that's
yeah.
so
That or
cheap.
still be $30 for 2 tickets. It's $15 a person, man. That's shit.
I
Okay,
spent $30
throw some
going
places
to
to
the
Madham.
theater by myself, and that's
Uh-oh.
including ticket and snacks.
That is
Uh-oh.
true. Yeah, you had snacks on top of that. I mean, it's like $50 for 2 people, give or
At
take.
least.
At the very least.
I pick my battles, dude. When I go to the theater, I'm either gonna get something like one thing or the other.
So what I typically do when I go with my buddy Benji is we go to like a CVS or something. And by the way, don't condone this, but go ahead and fucking do it. Nobody gives a shit. So what we do is we get box candy, we stick it in our pants or our jacket or whatever we're wearing, and then we go inside and we buy drinks and popcorn. That way it looks less suspicious, and then we're just eating that.
You know,
That's
when
what we
people
do.
use box of tissues.
Anyways,
I wasn't paying attention there.
No, they go to a
No,
sad
no.
movie. They fill up the candy, and then they go in like like, hey,
I see that.
it must be a sad movie you're watching. Yeah. Then they open up the box, and then they have a bunch of candy and snacks.
That's like the same people that bring like fucking barbecue to the movie theater because they have a giant ass. Like I've seen one person do. I'm like, did this motherfucker bring the whole ass barbecue to a movie? What the shit? It smelled delicious, but Jesus Christ, and I was like I was like 2 rows behind him, and I was like, I was so tempted to be like, hey, pass me a rib. That was tempting. That was very tempting. But no, it smelled great. I was like, it is what it is.
So what is the result lock of how much?
I need to make an account, and I don't care to make an account.
And then fuck it. It is what it is. But yeah, aside from
fuck it, I'll
that,
make an account.
Sunday,
Talk
she
me
and
into
I went to go eat dinner with my parents for my birthday. So there was that. And yeah, I think that was really all I did for the week aside from work. I didn't really do much else. So
When you're an adult, you don't do much for your birthday anyway.
you really don't now.
I mean,
No.
as soon as you get older, it's just kind of like
Like if you have a significant other, you could honestly go out on a date, but that's really about it.
I have a family dinner.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, family dinner.
I go to dinner with my parents, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
That's really about, well, my parents really do. They don't even give me anything for my birthday. They'll give me stuff for Christmas, but like by that I mean they'll get me a gift card for Christmas.
Yeah.
Lay
Want
that
to
like
plan
a
out like
Visa
a
gift
hangout
card.
session with friends on my birthday?
Yeah, no, on your birthday, like hangout session with friends. If you can make it work, go for it. But aside from that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
my best friend who came and got my equipment, she takes me out for my birthday every year for like the past 6 years.
all
Like,
right,
yeah,
then.
it's just to the bar and we have a couple drinks and food, but still,
Yeah,
it's better than nothing.
yeah, no,
and
hey, no,
and she always does. Like last year, like she had a major ass fucking toothache, and I told her don't need to worry about it. And she's like, no, this is our tradition, and we're
Mhm.
sticking to it.
Absolutely. I usually try to find a movie because again, my
Mhm.
thing. If not, what I do is I'll probably have a couple of people come over. If we have food, we got it, and then just watch whatever movie or show or do whatever, and just do that, or play
Yeah.
board games. It is what it is.
Yeah,
I'll, that's
honestly, I was thinking about this since my last birthday.
Mhm.
I'm probably just gonna start D&D nights on my birthday. Just
There you go.
invite people who are gonna
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that would
play
be
and
fun.
stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Since today's Tuesday, it's cheap night, so
yeah, we're recording this on Tuesday. Yeah, because you get the $5 off or whatever if you're a member. Yeah,
Our theater does $5 movie Tuesdays, and I wish
almost
I
every theater does.
Mhm.
But with AMC, it's different. If you're not at least a Stubbs Premier member, you only get $2 off your ticket.
why
Like, if
does
you
this
just do the-
seem so cheap when it never is?
because you're not
Because
adding
that's how they
you're not
get
adding the
ya.
online fee, and if you have your own account, that's different. Like, are you using AMC?
No, they don't have
No.
that here.
Oh, that sucks. You're missing
We
out.
we
AMC's
have
pretty good.
Cineplex.
Oh,
It's
There you
their
go.
equivalent.
yeah. I think Cineplex is actually owned by AMC, so you're not missing out that much. All right. Well, introductions out of the way. Let's go ahead and get into Now Showing. This week for Now Showing, we actually have 2 movies again for once. Thank God. We have Equalizer 3, the sequel that nobody really saw coming, but I guess is a thing.
I will
And
fucking watch it and I don't care.
I will probably go see it. I saw the first one, yet to watch the second one. Who knows? Maybe.
It's actually good.
Haven't seen any of them.
Eh,
Neither
they're
have
okay.
I. So
The first one's okay. I like it. It's a decent action flick. If you're a Denzel Washington fan, you'll like it.
Yeah.
And then of course the other movie we have, which is a very limited release, so good luck finding it. I would have to go to Lake Worth in order to fucking watch this movie.
Jesus.
Is R.L. Stine's Zombie Town, which has Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Chevy Chase, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
To be honest,
Bill
this is
Murray's
the
in it?
first time I've actually heard of this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I stumbled upon the trailer. I think on Twitter,
Ooh.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's like at least as far as I'm aware, there's
It's one of those hidden gem movies.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's like
I mean-
Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase.
It's like an underrated movie that no one talks about.
It's probably because of the strike and everything that's going on. Like,
Yeah.
who
Actually,
knows?
it's not Bill Murray. It's just Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase.
But
which
that's
is
still really good A-lister actors right there.
Yeah, they're not exactly A-listers anymore, but yeah, old school actors for sure.
Yeah.
Even though Chevy Chase is a rampant asshole, he's still funny. I'll give
Hey,
him
it comes
credit
with
where
age.
credit's due. No, he's just always been a
Well,
rampant
yeah.
asshole. Yeah. No, even before he was old, he was an asshole.
Decrepit
yeah.
old fuck.
Hey, to be
Yeah.
fair, everyone's an asshole. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, Bill Murray apparently is a big asshole too. So
Yeah.
so
it
I've
is what it is.
heard. So I've
But
Yeah,
heard.
just
so I've
because
heard.
you have one doesn't mean you need to be one.
Exactly. But on to Equalizer 3. I mean, yeah, wrap it up, make it a trilogy. I don't care. But are they trying to make it the next John Wick?
No,
You're not gonna
no,
make it the next John Wick. Like, I've only seen the first one, and it
I
doesn't.
feel like
tease
it's
for
like the last hurrah for
the
Denzel.
Denzel.
For-
Maybe.
I mean,
I
for
don't know,
Equalizer.
Probably.
Oh, for Equalizer. Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm
I-
sure
I-
we
I-
thought the same thing about the Matrix series, but they came up with another one.
Yeah, they pulled a fourth one out their ass. There is that.
It
And they got half
actually
the
wasn't
asses
too
that-
bad. It wasn't too bad. It
The
was
first half is great. The second half
Yeah.
is terrible. The second half is just mediocre to forgettable.
yeah.
Mhm.
The
That's the one
second
thing I
half was
hate.
like really, really slow and off-putting, but whatever. It was
Actually,
all right. I wasn't.
forgettable. The action is terrible in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't too bad though.
I
Would I
watched it on
watch it
my phone.
again? Maybe
Would I
sometime
ever
down the
buy a
line.
copy of it?
It's on
Possibly.
Netflix,
It's on HBO too.
so
It was an
I'd
HBO
probably
Max exclusive, so
because I really like the Matrix movies. I
do
would
too.
get a. I'd probably go get the Blu-ray box set, which
I
has
have
all of
the
them
the
in it.
trilogy on 4K, so I would probably get the fourth one on 4K. But I wouldn't go out to get like a 4 box set. Like I'm like I already spent money on the 4K for the trilogy, of which I really only like one movie. Uh, I am not a fan of the sequels of the Matrix, but I get it. Everything kind of sort of needs a trilogy, and sure, Denzel's likable. I heard the action is not god awful in the sequel. It goes to slightly ridiculous, but here we are.
I mean,
Um,
it's
yeah.
Equalizer, so
What do you expect? Yeah. Even though I find it funny that Queen Latifah is also in the show called The Equalizer, which Equalizer is based off of a old 70s TV show. So it's like multi-layered. It's like, what the fuck? But sure, whatever.
Why not?
Why the hell not? Exactly my point. But on to R.L. Stine's Zombie Town. I don't know if it's based off of anything R.L. Stine ever wrote. I know he wrote more than just Goosebumps. So maybe. It looks like it feels like Goosebumps. It
I'm
really
getting
does.
the feeling of like it was supposed to be like an adult Goosebumps. It's kind of like him trying to like teeter there.
Well, okay, so Fear Street was R.L. Stine.
Yeah.
Those three movies, and they were very bloody, very graphic, fun horror movies. I love those movies. That's
Mhm.
actually a really solid trilogy. I would say the third one, it's not the best. I don't really like the 1776 setting. I'm like,
They can't all
it's
be
great.
winners.
Well, it's good, but it's like, I'm also like, I don't know.
Not everything that you're gonna make is gonna be like the best thing
Yeah.
ever.
But yeah, so I'm glad that R.L. Stine is kind of venturing out of just kid-centric Goosebumps, but he's not like completely going away from it. Like we are
Yeah.
getting a new Goosebumps show on Disney Plus, which I'm
Mhm.
very excited about.
I'll see how long that
It looks
lasts.
really, really good. I hate the title, but it looks good. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, so I mean, with this, I don't hate the idea, like R.L. Stine doing another movie. It's fine. I feel like this is trying to be Dead Don't Bite, which was a dry comedy about zombies. Had
Mhm.
Adam Driver and Bill Murray. I think that's the reason why I thought Bill Murray was in this, is because he was in that, and it gives
Mhm.
me a very similar vibe, but definitely more Goosebumps esque. I believe
It's
it's related.
based on a book.
Okay, so it is based on a book.
Yeah. The
I was
book
gonna say that
was
sounds very.
Zombie Town is a book that came out in 2012.
In 2012.
Yeah. But hey, honestly, like I said, this is like the first time I've heard of it. So,
I'm in the same boat.
but
yeah, me too. I haven't
I
really heard much of it.
I loved watching Goosebumps when I was younger. I enjoy the 2 movies that came out for Goosebumps, so I might
I
check this
didn't
one out.
see the sequel for the Goosebumps movie. I heard it was not as good.
It
Not
was
as good.
alright.
It's definitely not as good, but it's all right.
Yeah, no,
still
I
prefer
like
the
the first
show.
one. The first one's cute enough. It's fine.
Mhm.
I don't hate it. Yeah. So it's just one of those things. I think, like, yeah, R.L. Stine typically tends to have a fun. You have a fun time with it. Yeah, it may be cheesy, it may be cheap here and there, but like it's gonna be fun, obviously.
Mhm.
So
But that's how he writes too. His books
that
are
is, yeah,
funny
that
and
is
cheesy.
exactly how. Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Haunting Hour was not exactly too cheesy. I didn't hate R.L. Stine's Haunting Hour. That actually was a lot darker than Goosebumps, and I actually really enjoyed
Mhm.
that. I think it's heavily underrated. And then of course, now you also have Fear Street, which was a big thing that was like rated. Again, it was rated R. It was bloody. It was gory. It's very
Mhm.
mature themes. I
Mhm.
mean, there's all I have to literally say for anybody that's seen it. Deli slicer
Oh god.
and cake cutter.
Hmm.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I have to say. And anybody who's seen it will know what I'm talking about. That is one of the most shocking things in that entire thing. And I'm not going to say anything else because it's actually a really good kill. It's a kill. Yeah, obviously. But not going to say who. Anyways, my buddy Ty has something he'd like to say in a new segment that we like to call Ty's Gaming News Center. Ty?
Hello, everybody. My name is Ty, also known as Creepin' on YouTube, and welcome back to Ty's Gaming Corner with me, Ty. Today's topic is going to be Starfeild and why people just complain about the smallest detail. And I'm going to also go into greater detail about how we just complain about games in general. So let's begin. Starfeild fans, rejoice because we cannot land on a gas planet. That's correct. Somebody decided to complain about not being able to land on a gas planet. This is coming from a TikTok video that I watched maybe a couple nights ago, where they said, "Hey, there's someone complaining that a specific planet cannot be landed on," and come to find out after further research from that guy, it's a gas planet. I wonder why you can't land on a gas planet. Can y'all guess why? Y'all can go ahead and leave your comments down below there. I'll wait. But also, people are complaining about Starfield's main menu screen when the game loads up because it's too simplistic and there's not much going on. Why are we complaining about something that doesn't even have to do with the game itself? Like, we're playing a game. We're not freaking... I'm not one to start a game and have an epileptic episode. You know, like, when I play Destiny 2, the startup screen literally says Destiny and then what expansion it's on and then press X to play. Like, there's nothing much here. And then we have the character select screen from our three, characters, or if we, it perplexes my mind that we sit there and complain about the smallest things. And I like to get into that. We complain about gameplay. We complain about graphics. We complain that the game's taking too long. We complain when a game is, being rushed out. There is a lot of games that have been rushed out that I have had so much hope for, but thanks to fan pressure and, demand for the doggone game, it's absolutely terrible. And then we have to go through all of these patches for no reason. I'd like to play a game and not have to update it every 2 days so I can play the doggone game. Is that too much to ask? Another thing. Why are we complaining about graphics? Graphics don't matter to me. I like to play the game. I'd like to just play the game. If a game is fun, I'ma love it. Look at the Lego games. The most simplistic thing on there is the Lego games. From Indiana Jones to Harry Potter to Star Wars. Their graphics may have gotten a little bit better, like quality-wise, but the gameplay stays fun. It really does. The gameplay stays fun at all times. And that's why the Lego games always will prevail over a lot of the games we have today. Look at Call of Duty. They kind of freaking butchered that whole series because, they just added unnecessary crap that we don't need, but we want the old stuff back. We want it back, But people need to start thinking about this. The more you complain, the less of a good gaming collection we're going to have. Because nowadays it's all about, presentation. And that's the crazy part about it. We're looking at only presentation and freaking whatever else have you. We're overlooking gameplay now at this point, and it's really getting annoying. So this is a message to everybody that's been complaining about games, about any simple thing about games and not waiting. Be patient, because patience is worth it, and stop complaining about stupid crap like the menu screen. Okay. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to let you go back to the show. This has been Creepin', aka Ty, and thank you for watching Ty's Gaming Center. Until next time.
Alrighty then. Well, back onto the topics for the night. Our first topic is Black Myth Wukong may actually give FromSoftware games a bit of a competition with some of the difficulty level. So, I'm excited for this game. I think it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does look good.
It's the Monkey King. Who the fuck would want that? Especially because you are getting kind of an Elden Ring mixed with God of War-esque kind of, at least I hope it's God of War-esque combat.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you also have that like Japanese setting. So, and it's all based
Well,
in
it'd be
myth.
Chinese setting.
Oh, Chinese. My bad.
Yes.
Chinese setting. My bad.
Yes, because
sorry. I
the
know
whole Monkey King is based off of a Chinese mythology.
Yeah, I thought Japanese because Goku is technically based off of the Monkey King. So, yeah. But yeah, no, I actually don't hate the idea of this game and the fact that it might give FromSoftware a bit of a run for its money. Sure, go ahead. I mean, we definitely need some more difficult games that are they don't have like just one, or they just have the one setting. So if you're gonna grind at it, you're gonna grind at it. If not, too bad. But I think that this game is gonna be a lot of fun. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with not having more really difficult games because those games make me mad.
They do. There's a reason why I only gave Elden Ring 2 shots.
But I genuinely enjoy them and the story behind them and the lore. Like Bloodborne, I loved Bloodborne.
Right.
Absolutely fantastic game. The story behind it, the like gothic Victorian.
It's Lovecraft-esque, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very heavily inspired by Lovecraft.
In which I absolutely loved every aspect of it. But
if it feels like a Dark Souls game,
I'm terrible at them. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. I'm not exactly a Souls fan either.
Yeah, same.
And you kind of have to defend yourself in order to, because like anybody that's a Souls fan, they're like, duh, you just don't know how to, just get good. You don't know how to play the game.
Yeah, I do just have to get
Shut
good.
the fuck up.
It's a skill issue right there.
100%.
That sounds like a skill issue.
I hate those people. They are so annoying.
But then in Dark Souls 3, the Nameless King, the one that rides around on the dragon.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy, we were trying to fight him. However, his idea of fighting was charge, whereas mine was let's whittle him down.
Yeah.
I don't care if this takes us 3 hours to kill him. I just want to kill him. Instead, it took us several hours longer because with him it was charge.
Barbarian class.
And then it would be up for me to fight him on a 2-person difficulty.
Yeah.
We managed to do it.
I would like to ring.
But still took forever. And then we started to get into the DLC and
not happening.
No.
Yeah.
The first, I think it's the first boss that you fight has 3 phases.
Shit.
Yep.
One where you fight her, one where you fight her all her mutated father, and then you fight them again, but everything's on fire. Yeah. I got through the first phase, no problem the first time. And I'm like, all right, I did it. Second phase. Fuck. Did it again. Got through the second phase. Yes, I did it. Fuck. And I haven't been able to get through the third phase, and I just...
It just reminds me
of
Mario.
wait.
Like
Everything's
the 3-phase boss.
Fire.
Yeah. It just... I'm pretty sure it was Dark Souls 3.
That seems about right.
Yeah, probably.
I think it was Ashes
Christian,
of
no.
Ariandel.
Don't let your intrusive thoughts win.
No.
And
It's like it's glory.
And that's how Christian burnt his house down.
That's how
Yeah,
I
my
said
house,
in
though,
godhood.
That's what I would find out.
So it is Dark Souls 3 with the Ashes of Ariandel DLC, and it's Sister Freed. She has 3 phases, and no.
Christian in emergency care. You want to know how I got these scars?
So yeah, it's solo fight. It's a solo fight against the first and third phases, and in the second phase, she shares health with her father, Ariandel.
Let me get a saving throw real quick. Hold on.
Oh my god.
I rolled 12.
No.
No.
I got a 2.
Yeah. So let me show my
his mimic chest.
Yep.
I just have a lovely dice here, where a nat 20 is a fuck you.
Yeah, I want to buy one.
And then a nat 1 is a fuck me.
Fuck
Yep.
me.
Yeah, I need to get one of those. I want to get one of those.
That sounds like something honestly, Hannah, that sounds like something you would need if you're
Yeah.
gonna play D&D. Yeah, the
Yeah.
fuck you, fuck me. All right. Well, so from there, we're gonna go ahead and go into well, this is kind of surprising, but not really because of how viral it went. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 has actually started filming, and they actually have a bigger budget this time. I believe the first one was made with a budget of 180,000.
And it was filmed like less span, like less than 1 week.
No, they reached their goal. They made the movie. Now this one I believe is like $1 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So for a horror movie, you know, that's pretty decent, you know.
And if I remember correctly,
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey was shot on $100,000 budget in
Yeah.
10 days
Yep.
in the Ashdown Forest of East Sussex, England.
Yeah, they did shoot, and actually that is the forest that it inspired the 100-acre wood in the Winnie the Pooh story.
if I remember correctly, this year or next year, the rest of the Pooh cast will be in public domain.
Oh God.
Yeah. So, well, the fact that they're filming it now, they killed off majority of the Pooh cast. Like they killed off Eeyore in the movie. Spoiler alert! It was actually a really funny side gag, but
I haven't even watched it yet. So
it cost
you just see his grave with his.
Watching it.
Hey, you just see his grave with a with his tail pinned on it, which is kind of
Yeah.
funny. I was
So
like,
it was made
it's
with a
kinda-
budget of less than 100,000, and they made $6 million off of it.
Yep. They made bank.
I would say they did pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh, Tigger comes off into the public domain this year.
that's why they're gonna put Tigger in.
It's gonna
No,
look.
I'm not gonna
so
make
dis-
that joke.
Yeah. Yeah. But
That whole thing just hurts my heart because I love Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
an interesting take. I mean, because the way they describe it, the reason why they're supposed to look why they look humanoid is they're actually inbreeds. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. Tigger, what did you just call me?
The cheese.
But-
The one that was
tax.
about tick.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they
But
bounce
anyways.
about.
thanks, baby.
So that's a really good joke, actually. Locke, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it'd be appropriate for me to
anyways.
say it.
Anyways,
what is it?
by the way,
It's one of the idiots.
so the way that they explain it, they are half breeds. So they're half animal, half human.
Humanoid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how they explain it. And the reason why they go on a murder rampage is when
Skinwalkers.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Robin.
So
Christopher
what-
Robin.
Well, I took the rest of it.
So is it
Yeah.
like
We'll just
Oh wow, Pooh, what are you doing?
We'll just
This
go
is
through
weird.
the names of Christophers and hopefully get to the right one.
Christopher
so they're
Robin.
half breeds like Dwayne Johnson's Bambi?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Now I want
So
Christopher Walken to be.
Yeah.
Christopher Robin.
Wow,
And that would
Pooh.
be funny.
Yeah, no, that'd be hilarious. Like,
Wow, Pooh, you totally killed that guy. You're fucking weird.
but no,
Now
so the way
that's a
that-
movie.
there you
Why?
go. Yeah.
Why
No,
would you do that?
And then the twist ending is that Christopher Walken was imagining it the whole time.
Yeah, it was just a fever
Yeah.
dream.
It was just a fever dream.
He
Like,
had some
wow,
of that. He had some
you
of
were
that imported
there,
honey from.
and you, but not you. I don't like you. I don't
No,
like your
he's just
face.
sitting alone in his house, sitting on the floor,
And he's still
leaning
pointing
against
at
the
him.
wall, and just drenched in sweat. He had some of that.
Something with codeine in it. Yeah.
No, there's a honey that I don't remember where it is, but
Oh,
because
yeah.
of the nectar that the bees collect,
Mm.
it causes hallucinogenic trips.
Oh, that'd be
Now that's a
fun.
movie.
It's
there's
a
a movie right there.
hallucinogenic
You
honey.
better copyright that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Christopher Walken having
If I
Christopher
remember
Walken having
correctly,
a fever
that's
dream.
because I
100%.
know there's some bees that create honey that's from flesh, so maybe it's from that. I don't remember exactly.
No, it's the pollen of rhododendron flowers.
Oh, and it causes hallucinogenic
Flowers.
properties. So
The resulting honey can pack a hallucinogenic punch. It's called mad honey.
there you go.
Has a slightly bitter taste and a reddish color. More notably, few types of these plants
I read.
contain granotoxin, which can cause dramatic psychological reactions in humans and animals.
Yeah.
Depending
I
on
can't-
how much a person consumes, reactions can range from hallucinations and a slower heartbeat to temporary paralysis and unconsciousness.
Oh, I can't imagine how a bear.
And that's how the
Like-
start of Alice in Wonderland, everybody.
Yeah, there you go.
But so just picture this.
a
All
fucking
of this
bear.
happens in the movie. And then it just pans out. Christopher Walken's just sitting there on the floor, just sweat
Wow.
drenching down his face. Just wow,
That was one hell
what
of a
was
tune.
that?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then it just ends.
Wow, what was that?
And then it just ends. Cuts
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Cuts to a pot of honey.
But like before we zoom out, you actually see you see somebody like you see Pooh with an axe or whatever, right? And you just
Like
see
there's a window next to him and there's a storm going on, thunderstorm, and just
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
outline of him.
and then like it zooms in on the face or whatever, and like the victim like rips off the face, and you just see Christopher Walken in a Pooh outfit with the axe, and you just hear the scream, and then you just cut out, and it like opens his eyes, and it just like, wow, that was weird. End.
Fiend.
Yeah, but
So,
no.
Sounds
so
like we need to make a short film.
it does, doesn't it? Yeah. But no. So basically, the reason why they go on a murderous rampage is when Christopher Robin leaves to go to college. They end up going into starvation, and they also take a vow of silence. Movie. So, yeah.
Look, I've always complained that they're running out of original ideas, and then things like this happen. I'm like, nice.
I heard the Grinch with what's his name? He played Art the Clown. There's a like Grinch horror parody called It's called Mean One. I heard that he's in it. The guy who plays Art the Clown. I think it's David Howard Thornton. I think is his name.
I still want to see Violent Nights.
Oh, Violent Night's funny.
Same.
If you got Paramount
Same.
Plus, it's or if you got Peacock, it's on there. It's pretty fun.
I
like it.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a wonderful site called Bootlegs, but no, it's not the actual name of the site. I'm just saying bootlegging it. But no,
Which we do
Violent
not-
Night's pretty. We do
Yeah.
not condone.
I do.
The FBI agent in my computer, we do not condone this.
Yes.
FBI,
I'm
open up!
Canadian. I don't have an FBI agent.
Open up!
For everybody
Anyways.
else.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Well,
everybody
whatever
else.
the Canadian equivalent is.
Yeah.
CSIS.
But anyways, so yeah, the fact that this is starting filming, I imagine they're probably going to film for maybe a month and then get it done. Because honestly, the filming end of this, like, it's not going to take them that long.
I
They-
say
the
15
film-
days.
No, they have bigger budget. They're definitely going to be taking a lot longer. The biggest thing is I think
It
that they're
took
probably
them
gonna have
10
bigger
days and less than $100,000 to make $6 million.
I was gonna
I
ask
think
you a
they
question.
can do it in 15.
With the money.
Oh,
that
I think they
have
can.
now,
I just think they're going to take their time with it this time.
what do you think they're gonna approve from the first one? Make it Pooh.
Definitely the kills. I think the kills are probably going to be done a little better because there was some bad CGI blood in this last one. Now apparently also Pooh is going to be wielding a chainsaw in this.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just pulling off at this. At this one, just call it Chainsaw Massacre. Or
Yeah, pretty much.
Leatherface.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
with a Pooh.
Pooh Face the Chainsaw Massacre. Anyways,
100 Acre Chainsaw Massacre.
That's a good one, yeah. But yeah, so it is interesting. I'm gonna check it out because I want to see what the bigger budget looks like, or at the very least, I'm gonna check out the kill count whenever it inevitably happens.
Do we just need to have like a group viewing of this?
Of the first one? Oh yeah, 100%. I'm down for that. It may take a little while, but we'll definitely do that.
I'd be
that
up
sounds
for
like
it.
fun.
Why would it take a little while?
I gotta get my PC built.
Because then he'll figure it out. We
So
won't
what do
record
you-
the screen, but we'll record us.
No, we
just-
can record the audio and then there should be a way to like get the movie offline and get like a digital file of it and edit it in there.
I can literally just share screens and find it.
Yeah. There you go. So, all right.
Stay tuned for that one.
Yeah. We'll do a Snodacast commentary on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Actually, that does sound like fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be like Mystery Science Theater. Just all right. So on to our
even
next
watch
thing.
it.
This is actually one I'm super pumped about. We got our first official footage and trailer of the Killer Klowns from Outer Space game. I'm looking forward to this. This looks like a lot of fun.
I
This
think
really
it's
does.
going to be successful.
Oh, 100%. I mean, Killer Klowns from Outer Space is like, if you ask somebody what would you consider a cult horror film, boom. It even has a cult fucking title, like Killer Klowns with a K from Outer Space.
The funny
Is the
thing
movie
is that
good?
movie's not even like meant.
It's
like,
not even good. No,
well known as a
So
good movie.
it's-
It's just because of the clowns.
It's
So it's
fun.
1K away from being a terrible time. Like
Funny.
when I see things like that, I'm just like, oh, you're walking a very, very fine
Very
line.
thin line, yeah. And apparently there's been a sequel that's been around since like because the Kyoto brothers really want to go into it, but they just never really got into it. The Kyotos actually worked on Critters, believe it or not. Almost all the Critter movies the Kyotos worked on. So there is that element to it as well. And I think I'm glad that we're getting a video game. I think it's mostly just gonna be the sequel that we never got, basically. And I'm happy with that. I mean, it's kind of like the Ghostbusters game was essentially a spiritual Ghostbusters 3, if you wish to be technical, before Ghostbusters Afterlife happened, which again was more just a reboot than anything else. But I think this could lead into getting a sequel. I would love a sequel for Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Come on,
I've
get
never
on it.
seen it.
I think at this point,
Check it out.
it's
I think
like
it's on
it
Amazon
has-
Prime.
it has the
Maybe for
audience
you
for it
guys.
now than back then.
Mm-hmm.
I think it definitely has the audience, and I think it'll make enough money. to
It was
survive.
considered a video store classic. Like that's how it made majority of its money. It did not make a lot of money in theaters, but it made
Like,
a
a lot
shitload.
A lot of my friends are American, and when they say, "Oh, just check it out on here, check it out on there," well, A, they don't show it on the Canadian version of that website, or B, I don't have access to that.
That's why
because
this
I'm
video is
Canadian.
brought to you by ExpressVPN. No, I'm kidding.
ExpressVPN. We're lucky. Just use ExpressVPN to watch Snodacast.
Actually, I wonder
Use
if
code
the
Soda to get 50% off of your first order.
like I use Opera GX, so I wonder if I can just use the VPN
You can,
built into
use
that.
if you use the VPN, you should be able to change your region and change it to the United States, and you'll find it. There you go.
Huh.
We just taught Locke a new trick.
No, I knew about it. I just never
used it.
And I feel like it has more of an audience now because of Universal Studios, like the theme park,
they did it
because of
during
Halloween
Horror Nights. Yeah, absolutely. I'm super pumped about this because like I said, I eventually stumbled upon it. Of course, after the kill count, obviously, kill count has introduced me to a lot of different movies. I want to get Shudder again because there's actually a lot of good shit on Shudder. Plus, they're also one of the few streaming sites that still release actual fucking physical media instead of Netflix. Like, why the hell did we never get Stranger Things season 3 and 4 on disc yet? We got the first 2. Where's my second 2, bitches? Come on. Where the fuck are my second 2 seasons? Also, all the ending of the Marvel shows, there's no physical media for that. I mean, the same thing goes to Disney, too. There's no physical media for any of their Disney Plus originals. It's like, why the fuck isn't there? There's a couple of movies that deserve a... Now, we're finally getting a fucking physical media release of Prey. We're finally getting a physical... Yeah, I'm super pumped about it because, like, the only movie I got rid of out of the Predator series is The Predator, which I have it on digital. I don't really want it on physical anymore.
I have so many issues with the Prey movie, but...
Prey?
I think a lot of people do.
I thought Prey was fine. The Predator was worse. I think
have
Prey is a
so
better
many
Back to Basics.
issues with it, but it's just the whole apex sentient hunter species gets killed by primitive Native American, like 16-year-old girl who looks
on
at
her
his
home turf.
Who looks at his technology and just that's how it works. Like,
That
I'm
is- yeah,
sorry,
that-
but
there is
that
good-
doesn't mix.
I
I
don't
get that,
disagree
yeah,
with you. Yeah, but it's still a fun movie. I think
Yeah.
it's
I
it's
enjoyed it,
yeah.
but it's because I've always loved the Predators, the what are they called?
Yamcha.
Isn't that a
Yamcha.
character from Dragon Ball?
Yamcha?
Yeah,
Yamcha
yeah.
is Yautja. Sorry, Yautja.
As he's looking it up.
Of course.
Yautja. But yeah, no. So back on the Killer Clowns. No, I'm super pumped about this game. I'm definitely gonna try and get my hands on it as soon as I can. I have a whole bunch of other games I gotta get to though. Spider-Man 2 is coming out later this year, and actually next month, Mortal Kombat 1, which
Yeah, it's Yautja.
I think
Yautja,
people are
yeah.
fucking
Yautja.
gonna lose their shit
Yautja.
in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah. No, Mortal Kombat 1 looks like a lot
But
of
just
fun.
back onto my tirade about that.
Yeah.
I love them as an idea, the alien aspect of it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
these apex hunters with advanced technology, but they hunt. They
Mhm.
aren't just senseless killers, they are hunters. Now,
Yeah.
mind you, they kidnap people to hunt, and they kidnap different species to hunt, but
Are
we
you
as
going off
humans
of
do that
Predators or the first Predator movie?
just in general.
Just in general.
Yeah.
But
Because
I
they
mean,
didn't start kidnapping people until Predators.
but we as humans do the exact same thing.
No, yeah, no, we do.
So, and they created the xenomorph as the ultimate prey.
If you go by AVP lore,
Yeah.
not
But
technically.
if you go off of other lore, it's different.
That is
But
true.
regardless, they
Mhm.
are built up as these amazing hunters, but they get beaten by humans who are covered in mud.
Well,
they
because the
have-
mud like masks the thermal signature.
Yeah, but they can still see just fine without their masks.
Hmm.
So
True.
I have a lot of issues with
There's some
all the
nitpicks with the
lore.
Yautja, absolutely, yeah. But no, they're still fun movies. Again, minus the Predator. I can't stand that movie. I'm
I
sorry.
have not watched that one yet. That's one I have not
Don't
watched
save
yet.
yourself. Save yourself the heartache.
Oh, you mean
It's
the
terrible?
the 2018 one
Yeah, fuck that movie.
with the hybrid and the?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that movie.
I mean, I thought the hybrid
Autism
was
is a
really cool.
superpower and is the next evolution of humankind. Fuck off. I'm autistic and it fucking terrifies me. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, if you look at any kind of shows where they depict as somebody being autistic, they are a super genius.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but not every
Yeah.
autistic person is Sheldon Cooper
Yeah,
Or the good
what's his-
doctor.
Yeah,
or
that's
the
what
good
I'm thinking
doctor.
of.
Yeah, yeah. I am a surgeon.
Yeah.
Don't start on that.
Oh my god.
We're not gonna start on that.
I don't even want to watch the show. I want to watch the show, but I don't want to watch the show at the same time.
The
I
Good
wanna watch it
Doctor's
for
actually
memes.
really good. It's
Yeah,
actually
that's what
really
I've been
good.
told.
Oh, no,
Yeah, I heard
it's
actually
really,
really
really
good. It's a really solid series. But hey, I'm sorry. All my medical love goes to House. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
medical show. House is my medical show.
At least it's not Grey's Anatomy.
That is true.
Aren't
Why
they
the
on
fuck
like
is that
their
show still going?
22nd season?
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous,
something
man.
like that. My mom
Yeah.
used to watch it all the time, and then she gave up.
It went on too long. Yeah. But anyways, so Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I don't know when the game's coming out exactly. I don't even think they have an exact release date.
No, it's
But,
just more
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah, it's just such a gameplay release. trailer,
Probably
but
mid next year, maybe
most likely,
winter next
maybe
year, something like that.
Yeah,
Probably in the
maybe
next
maybe
E3,
in
they'll
fall.
we'll probably have like more information.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right. Well, any other thoughts, comments, concerns on this game?
No, I
No,
think it's gonna do
looks
very well.
interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know
So-
much about it, so
Don't you mean a boot?
listen here, you little shit.
Fuck you, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, guy.
I'll get you, and I'll make it look like a bloody accident.
Oh, Canada,
Yeah.
your
Play
leaves
Canada,
are
Blame
red.
Canada. For the beady little eyes.
Shut your
God damn it, I
fucking
love
face,
South
Uncle
Park.
fucker.
You're a bona fide slicking uncle fucker.
You don't eat or sleep or mow the lawn. You
You
just fuck your uncle all day long.
long.
Anyways,
What's going on here? Anyways, just
Tears of love.
I say, Terrence, what would you like to do today? I don't know, maybe this.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Are you really that surprised?
With you, no.
There you go. All right. So on to our next topic, Rebel Moon, the new Zack Snyder original idea, which original. It's based
Original.
off of like so much other shit. It was actually supposed to be a Seven Samurai adaptation, or like a Star Wars adaptation of Seven Samurai, is what he originally pitched it as, and then he just decided to make it his own thing. So we are going to be getting two. I believe we're getting part one, a PG-13 cut. I believe we are getting it this December, and then the next one is sometime around next. I want to say it's like July 2024 is part two, but we are also going to be getting extended cuts of about. We are going to go get it. We are going to be getting extended cuts for the movie, and they are going to be rated R. So that is going to be interesting. I think this looks like a blast. It really looks like a lot of fun.
It does.
And
Look
it's
good.
yeah. It's a 3-minute trailer, and it doesn't bore me. What?
For once?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, or it doesn't like bombard me with all the fucking cool shit about the movie. Holy
Which
shit!
is rare, especially for an almost 4-minute trailer.
Yeah, it's kind of like okay, so the exact opposite end of the problem, or the exact opposite end. The Exorcist Believer has a 3-minute trailer.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a 3-minute trailer for The Exorcist. Case
Or
in
a
point.
30-second.
Whereas with this, you could have done it within like a minute and probably been okay. Whereas with this, it's 2 fucking movies. What the fuck do you expect? Yeah, obviously. So yeah. I think this looks like a lot.
When you think about it, like we're at a point where society is like 30 seconds is the minimum of like an attention span, and I feel like that's because like how are you going to be able to make a trailer in 30 seconds or less and get the audience like attention?
Well, I mean, there is certain ways that you can do stuff. Like you can show, like, okay, I hate that I keep bringing this up, but Barbarian has some of the best marketing recently, because you really only get like a few snippets of the second and third acts, but the majority of the trailer you only get that first act. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else in there. And honestly, it does well without that. Like I went in completely blind, and I walked out loving the movie. Don't get me wrong, there's some gross out moments in it, obviously, but it's a solid movie. And that was like a 2-minute trailer, and nothing. So it's just one of those things. It's like that. I still think is like going to be my golden standard of marketing from now on out. That is my golden standard.
It's
like,
going to be hard because
marketing a horror movie.
Because marketing is leaning towards to like 30 seconds or less, or just showing everything all at once.
Yeah, showing the whole movie.
Showing all the excitement and everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, to be fair, that's the whole point of a trailer. It's meant to get you excited about the movie. It's meant to sell you the product. But, now it just seems like
spoil the whole product.
Yeah, exactly. You're not supposed to spoil the whole thing. It's not like, oh yeah, we're going to force feed you this whole steak dinner instead of like, look at this steak dinner. Doesn't it look delectable? Well, you're going to have to come here at this specific date in order to look at it, or in order to eat it. And it's like, okay, cool. So that's essentially what a trailer is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Versus,
Don't show everything. Entice people. That's what you want to do. You want to entice them.
Evil Dead had really good marketing, or Evil Dead Rise had really good marketing this last year as well.
Right.
That was really good marketing. Like horror as a whole has honestly been getting good marketing, except for The Nun 2. For the love of God, I am not seeing that movie. Fuck every Conjuring spinoff.
Yeah, the Nun 2. Like I just saw a trailer for it last night, and
I think there's no
point.
point.
Impressed. I honestly was not impressed with it.
No,
like, the Nun movie was actually pretty fucking good. The first one, but
La Llorona was worse. But yeah,
I haven't watched La Llorona. I haven't watched that one yet.
I haven't seen any of them, so
don't. I'll show you the first 2 Conjurings and maybe a couple of spin-offs. Yeah, the fuck I am.
No, you're not.
My mom and
I want to explore into horror,
but not that kind of horror. She's able to pick it.
Here's the thing: Conjuring is actually not that scary.
For you, Christian.
It's creepy. It's not like shit your pants terrifying. doesn't
would
have that
say
many jump
Conjuring's
scares.
more
Clearly, you admit
creepy.
me.
Yeah,
It's
Conjuring
more of
is
a thriller.
eerie. Yeah, it's more
Yeah.
of an eerie atmosphere kind of
But
movie.
still,
There's no,
I'm the biggest baby known to man.
But
and
like,
yet
Now,
you
if
want to
you
watch
wanna
Evil
s-
Dead.
but my
now,
mom
if
and
you
I, we
wanna
would
go
go and
Hey,
see the
scary,
Paranormal Activity movies in theaters and just
I
laugh.
won't even watch Paranormal.
those are just stupid.
I'm right there with you. I don't want to watch
Paranormal
Paranormal
Activity is
Activity.
stupid. That's all I gotta say.
I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to found footage.
Like
It's just
the I think it was the fourth one where they're
Oh, the
in, like,
marked
the really,
ones where they get like the superpowers and everything.
or it might not be that one.
The
I
third
think
one, then.
the one where they're in the really big mansion and like the one camera is pointing down the living room just above the TV. You had like
No
the
idea.
circle couch, like the wrap couch.
I don't know.
That might have been the second one.
Like I said, I haven't seen any of them. I thought they were all. I thought they were dumb.
But
Never
regardless,
The first
I want to watch any of
3
them.
are not terrible. Like they're not god awful. The first,
but
I've,
like
I've seen them,
regardless,
they're okay.
like the one where she backs up into the spirit, and then she like
yeah.
freaks out, turns around, and just gets thrown into the fucking air.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
My
yeah.
mom and I were just cackling in the theater.
Oh yeah, no, the more ridiculous they get, it's hilarious.
Like
but,
people
yeah.
screamed and everything, and we're just laughing.
just chuckling because it's stupid.
Yeah. it's so
No, there
stupid,
was
it's hilarious.
there was some points in Evil Dead Rise where people were actually like seething, and my buddy and I, we were just laughing. We're like, "This is hilarious! I love this."
Bro,
Yeah,
I went to go
like-
see
like,
it
we
in
were
Haunted
like,
House.
"Oh!"
Like,
yeah.
May mom sounded like oh god, Owen Wilson.
Mhm.
I'm like,
yeah.
that's all I can think about now.
Oh, what's that? What about Owen Wilson? Huh? You cut out the first part.
The main mom in Evil Dead Rise, it
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, he sounds like Owen Wilson.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Ka-chow.
I don't remember that line, but okay. Maybe it was in
All
the
right,
trailer
yeah.
and it wasn't in the movie, but yeah, no.
No. I'll
the
find
mom
it. I'll
sound.
send it. I'll find it.
Oh, you're talking about the mommies with the maggots now, or whatever that
It
line.
was number 4,
Yes.
I figured it was number 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity 4.
Cool.
Thank you,
Okay.
YouTube.
Right. Thank you.
Good old YouTube. Good old corporate overlord. Sorry, wait. Sorry, YouTube.
Same thing. Same thing.
I'm a good boy. Anyways,
No, you're not.
Shut
You're-
I don't know that's
you're
lies,
something,
but
all right.
okay, go off.
We're not live. Yeah.
You can edit all this out.
That's exactly what I can do because there's a lot of dead. All right, so anyways, on to our final topic for the night. And this is kind of a sad news, and I'm very disappointed by it because I was actually looking forward to it this November. Dune 2 has unfortunately been pushed back to next year.
It was
So that
bound to
means
happen
that
with
Captain
everything.
Marvel, or that means now the Marvels can have their IMAX screenings. Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways,
More
'cause that was
Marvel.
gonna be- well, yeah.
Well,
no, like Marvel,
Yeah.
the Marvels was actually like in some hot water for a little bit because they weren't gonna, with Dune 2 releasing around the same weekend, they were not gonna have that many IMAX screens. Now that Dune 2 has been pushed back due to the strikes, or well, really due to the studios not not siding with the strikes, basically. We basically now the Marvels will actually have IMAX screenings. And I'm like, God damn it, I have to wait another year for this movie. Fuck you.
Look,
We
all
just
that
started
I
the
want,
marketing.
Wait, we waited what, like how many years for Avatar?
look, all I
Fuck
want
off.
is
We
a.
didn't have a trailer until the movie was actually coming out.
I just want a Tom Holland Spider-Man with a Tom Hardy Venom. I want them in the
It
same.
will never
movie.
happen.
I
It
want
will
them
never
together.
happen.
I can
It will never
dream,
happen.
damn it.
You can dream, but it will never happen.
You shut your
You
mouth.
never know.
You shut your
never
dirty
know.
mouth.
I legitimately thought Locke was about to be like, you shut your whore mouth. Just
I thought
You shut your whore mouth.
Language.
I'm trying to be appropriate, but these guys.
No, I'm talking about my man's.
Yes. Hi.
Watch your mouth.
I is man's.
Watch your mouth.
Are you?
Me? Please. I never curse. Fuck.
Hannah's teacher's coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! If you want to see me teacher mode, then give me
No.
catch me right after work. Takes me like an hour to turn it off.
That is true. It does.
I can just
had
see
to
the
talk
amount
to
of
her right after work.
sass in your head movements there.
Yeah, no, I do that whenever I teach too. It's either that or smart.
I didn't hear the
choice,
bell.
side choice. Smart choice or side choice.
The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you.
Listen,
All
I
right,
teach
Sergeant Johnson, I
5-year-olds
need
all
you to chill.
day.
Yeah. The same
I
group of
am your
5-year-olds all
substitute teacher for today.
day. I'm
Now,
gonna go
is
ahead and
there
do roll.
Is
Jake
there a
Long.
D nice?
D nice.
D nice.
Do you mean
Hey, Ron.
Denise?
Son
Hey,
of
hey,
a
Ron.
bitch.
One of the best comedy sketches.
Denise? D nice. Denise? D nice.
D nice.
You better say your name right.
Right.
Denise. Nice. Fuck. Thank you. Aaron.
Do I need to send you down to see Principal
O'Shaughnessy.
O'Shaughnessy?
You mean Mr.
You mean-
O'Shaughnessy?
Get the
Get your
hell out of my
ass
classroom before I break my foot off in your
I'd
ass.
like to see all of you try to teach my class for a day. That would
Oh
be
dear
hilarious.
God! You would
I
have
could do
dead
it.
kids on your hands. I'm sorry.
Well, for him, I would be great because I would be in the energy because
Yeah.
ADHD.
I used to help
I
run a
love having fun.
daycare, so I think
Hell
I'd be
yeah.
okay.
Look, I deal with people that are like children every day with work, so
But there's a difference between an actual 5-year-old versus like a grown person that acts like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up, Christian.
I.e., my man.
My man.
I is man.
My birthday.
Anyways, on to our so we're already on the final topic. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Anyways, so
Dune.
back on to Dune
Being
2.
pushed.
I'm very saddened by this, but maybe that'll give them a little bit of extra time. Let's say there was an effect that was a little wonky here or there that they want to touch up a little bit. That gives them more time to do that, and that's fine. Don't stop the marketing necessarily. I mean, if you got to show me the same trailer every if you got to show me the same trailer for 5 months straight, you got to show me the same trailer for 5 months straight. If I get to the point where I know every line, well, I got to the point where I know every line.
I still haven't even seen.
Or
the
just make a video game.
Yeah, I haven't seen the first one either.
Oh, actually,
But-
funny enough, with Rebel Moon, we are supposed to be getting a video game.
I'm talking about with Dune.
Yeah, I know with Dune, I would love a Dune video game. But Leon, you were saying?
I haven't seen the first Dune yet, and yes, we had a video game, Dune 2000. It was an old PC game, great game. But yeah, I haven't seen it, and it, like, I agree with you. It's like, yeah, I look at delays as like, okay, they're like, it's delayed for one reason or another. It's like, if there's some issues with certain effects or something, touch it up.
Yeah,
clean
absolutely.
it up.
You know, I don't disagree. And the biggest thing is like I'm very disappointed because like I was looking forward to seeing Dune Part 2 in theaters because I never got the chance to see Dune Part 1 in theaters. Because that was around the time where HBO was doing the same day release on HBO Max. And that's how I watched it. And I absolutely fell in love with the movie because I was sketchy about it. I'm like, Denis Villeneuve, the last thing I saw him was Blade Runner 2049, which looked gorgeous, but was pretty slow and boring as hell.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. I'm not saying it's the worst, but it was definitely clearly setting up for a part 2 and never got the chance because it did terrible in theaters. So good luck ever finding that sequel. But the fact that this one was shot as 2 parts, I heavily adore that because the marketing was done really well for it too, because they kept marketing it as Dune, and then you watch the movie and it's Dune Part 1, and it's so good. I love the movie. I do have the book like right here. I don't want to read it until the movie comes out. I don't want to read the rest of it until the movie comes out.
Because I feel like it's gonna spoil shit.
Well, obviously it's gonna spoil shit. Are you fucking kidding me? It's the book that it's based off of, and the movie is following the book pretty closely. There's a couple of tweaks that they've made here and there, but nothing crazy.
I have somewhere an old VHS tape of a movie called Dune. I don't know if it's
it's based off the same book. It's a David Lynch movie.
I think I have it somewhere. Too. I think I have it. I just don't remember where.
It's on Netflix too. Has Patrick Stewart in it, believe it or not. Yeah, has Patrick Stewart, and it also has James Brolin, Josh Brolin's dad. So that's interesting.
Interesting combination, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm glad that this gives them an opportunity to work on any wonky effects if they have them, but I am still a little saddened by the fact that it is pushed back. But any more thoughts, comments, concerns on Dune 2 being pushed back?
Nah, just
Honestly,
with
it
everything
doesn't
going
affect me any.
All right.
With
Well, if you haven't
with
watched it,
everything going on now, with everything, expect more delay. Honestly, we should
A lot of
expect
delays
a lot
for
of
a lot of
delays
things.
for
yeah,
a bunch of movies, TV shows, maybe even some games, because I've heard a couple different games possibly are delayed. I can't
Yep.
remember the names off the top of my head, but
yeah. All right. Well,
I
with
do
that
have
being
a
said,
last topic. So during this week, I did not know that if it was real until it was confirmed by IGN and PlayStation itself. They are basically making a PSP again, but not the way that you think.
that'd be
Their
similar to Switch, isn't it?
yeah,
There you go.
they're making a Switch basically, and a
Okay.
lot
I
of
heard
people are
about
fucking
that.
losing
Yeah,
their mind.
That's gonna be a fun idea. I'll get that for sure.
And I'm like, oh god, like now that they're capitalizing, I kind of figured that at some point, like
so basically, it's the
Microsoft is going to want
PSP2.
to jump into it.
It's
Basically,
going
like
to
a
be the
Switch.
PSP2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the
they'll call it the
PSP2, except
PlayStation
better.
Switch.
Probably.
Nah, they'll probably call it the PlayStation Tablet or some shit. Who the fuck
Yeah.
knows?
but it looks
PSP2.
like
It'll be the
the
PSP2.
way that I
guarantee
saw
it.
the pictures, it looks exactly like a Switch. It's like the screen of the Switch, but they just plugged in both of the controllers of PlayStation. It looks wonky as hell.
Why? But then again, portable gaming, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like how Steam came out with their Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Okay,
True.
so they're calling it the PlayStation Portal.
Yeah.
That's what they're
So
calling it.
PSP.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
literally looks PlayStation Portal.
It'll be
Yeah,
the PSP.
but no, it literally looks like somebody
Switch.
like lodged a
Slap the
screen
Switch.
into the controller. It's weird.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like they just fucking slap the Switch screen with just
Yeah.
and then split the controller in half.
Jesus. All
Just
right.
Frankenstein the shit.
Well, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. This has been the Snodacast, episode 24. I have been your host, BlackChat56. I've been joined by my second in command, Lewis, aka DimondAssassin.
Peace, everybody. See you in the next one.
You've also
Have a good
been joined
night.
by Hannah.
I'm just here for vibes.
There you go.
Good vibes.
And of course, we were also joined by the wonderful DJ Lionheart.
DJ Lionheart.
Stay nerdy.
And of course, we were also joined by Block.
Yeah, the one who pays half-assed attention most of the time and jumps in whenever he wants. Have a good night.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And once again, I have been BlackChat56. And important safety tip, thank you, Egon. And we'll see you all later.